Roads you'd never want to drive on. Welcome to the most amazing channel. Have you ever been on a road so scary it felt like a dare you couldn't back out of? Imagine driving along narrow paths, sharp twists, and drops so steep they make your stomach flip. Some roads might give you amazing views, but others will have you holding your breath the entire way. Today, we're counting down the top 10 scariest roads in the world. Roads so dangerous, they'll make you think twice before getting behind the wheel. Make sure to stick around for number 1. It's a road you wouldn't believe people actually drive on. Ready? Let's hit the road. Number 10. Northjungus Road, Bolivia. They call it Death Road, and honestly, it's easy to see why. Northjungus Road in Bolivia is a narrow, single-lane dirt path clinging to cliffs with drops as high as 2,000 feet. Sounds terrifying, right? Now add in landslides, falling rocks, and thick fog that makes it impossible to see what's ahead or below. Oh, and there are no guardrails, so one wrong move could mean disaster. Still, thrill seekers from all over the world come here for the adventure. For locals though, it's just part of their daily routine. Can you imagine driving this road to work every day? One thing's for sure, I'd rather stick to safer routes. Number 9. James Dalton Highway, Alaska, USA. The James Dalton Highway in Alaska is one of the most remote and dangerous roads out there. With icy conditions, low visibility, and no services for miles, it's not for the faint-hearted. If you break down, you're on your own. It's also known for its extreme weather. Blizzards can hit anytime, and the road can get really slippery. Fun fact, it was made famous by the show Ice Road Truckers. There's more wildlife than people here, so you're pretty much driving through a frozen wilderness. It's a lonely, tough road, but for those brave enough, it's a real challenge. Number 8. Guoliang Tunnel Road, China. Guoliang Tunnel Road in China is like no other road. It's a narrow tunnel carved by villagers straight through a mountain. While it's a pretty cool sight, it's also super dangerous. There are no guardrails, the road is slippery, and the sharp turns make it even more risky. This road was built to give people in the remote Guoliang village a way to get to the outside world. It's a breathtaking drive, but one wrong move could lead to disaster. If you love adventure and stunning views, this might be your dream drive, but it's not for the faint-hearted. Number 7. Skipper's Canyon Road, New Zealand. Skipper's Canyon Road in New Zealand is as beautiful as it is scary. This narrow dirt road winds around steep cliffs, and if you're driving, you've got to be on your A-game. The turns are sharp and there's no room for mistakes. The views of the canyon are amazing, but it can be terrifying, especially if another car comes the other way. Here's something funny. If you rent a car, your insurance probably won't cover you on this road. It's that risky. If you've got the nerves for it though, this road offers one of the most exciting drives you'll ever have. Would you dare take it on? Number 6. Fairy Meadows Road, Pakistan. Fairy Meadows Road in Pakistan is not your typical scenic drive. This rugged, narrow dirt track takes you through some of the most breathtaking meadows in the world. However, the journey to reach them is far from easy. The road is lined with steep cliffs, offering no guardrails to keep you safe. One wrong move and you could find yourself plunging down the side. On top of that, the weather is highly unpredictable, with sudden rainstorms or fog rolling in at any moment. The beauty of the meadows might tempt you, but to navigate this road, you need nerves of steel. It's equal parts scenic and life-threatening, which is exactly what makes it both thrilling and terrifying. Number 5. Zojila Pass, India. Just when you thought the challenges couldn't get any tougher, we move on to Zojila Pass in India. This high-altitude mountain pass connects the cities of Leh and Srinagar. And while it's vital for trade and travel in the Himalayas, it's also one of the most dangerous roads to drive. The pass is known for its extreme snowfall, and during winter months, heavy snowstorms can leave the road completely impassable. On top of that, the road is narrow with hairpin bends and steep drops on either side. With weather conditions constantly changing, drivers face serious risks every time they take the road. The road is a vital lifeline for locals, but for travelers, it's a test of endurance and courage. Number 4. Kolyma Highway, Russia. Next up is the Khma Highway, often called the Road of Bones because of its eerie and grim history. This remote highway in Russia stretches through the freezing Siberian wilderness and was built under Stalin's rule by prisoners forced into brutal labor. The harsh conditions led to countless deaths, and rumors say the bodies of the deceased were buried within the roadbed itself. Today, the highway is still isolated, making it a chilling journey for anyone who dares to drive it. The road itself is remote, with few signs of life, and the freezing temperatures make it even more unforgiving. Add in the spooky history and eerie surroundings, and the Khma Highway becomes a road that's not only dangerous, but haunting, with an air of mystery that lingers over it. Would you drive on a road with a past like this? Number 3. Pangi Cliff Road, India. Pangi Cliff Road is located in the remote region of the Pangi Valley in India, known for its breathtaking yet terrifying terrain. This road is carved directly into the side of a Himalayan cliff, making it one of the narrowest and most dangerous paths in the world. The road is unpaved and frequently battered by landslides, creating sudden obstacles and making it prone to rockfalls. For the locals, it's an essential route that connects them to the outside world. Without it, daily tasks like commuting to work, school, and essential markets would be impossible. The lack of safety barriers only adds to its danger. Despite these risks, the road is an absolute necessity, and only the most courageous attempt to drive it. Number 2. Hana Highway, Hawaii, USA. Hana Highway, also known as the Hana Belt Road, is one of the most scenic and dangerous roads in the United States. Stretching across 64 miles of the Hawaiian coastline, this road features 620 curves and 59 one-lane bridges, making it a nerve-wracking drive. The road is often wet from rain, which can cause mudslides and landslides, adding an extra layer of danger. As you navigate the twists and turns, you're treated to some of the most beautiful sights in the world, including lush rainforests, waterfalls, and panoramic ocean views. However, these gorgeous landscapes come with tight corners and sharp turns that demand constant attention. Hana Highway offers both beauty and danger, making it an unforgettable yet challenging experience for any driver. Number 1. Babbert D915 Road, Turkey. Babbert D915 Road in Turkey takes the crown as the most dangerous road in the world, with its treacherous turns and steep cliffs that make driving an intense and life-risking challenge. The road features 29 heart-stopping switchbacks, each one more daunting than the last, winding through the rugged mountains of the Black Sea region. The lack of barriers makes the road even more dangerous, especially when navigating the steep descents. To make matters worse, the weather in this region is incredibly unpredictable, with fog, rain, and snow all adding to the danger. Despite its terrifying reputation, the road remains an essential route for locals who rely on it for travel and transportation. The Babbert D915 Road is not for the faint-hearted. Only the bravest dare to take on this death-defying journey, where every twist and turn could be the last. Would you take the risk for the challenge of a lifetime? So, would you dare to drive on any of these roads? Or maybe just admire them from the safety of your couch? Let us know in the comments which road gave you chills. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and buckle up for our next thrilling adventure.